All right, what's up, amazing mamas? Welcome back to The Amazing Mama. I am your host, Marie Benson, and we are in episode 19. And I'm kind of going rogue off my notes right now, but really what I want to talk about is staying in your lane, okay? Episode 19, staying in your lane. And this is all about like competition. And I'd like you to forget it, okay? Because number one, if you were looking to start a business and you feel like your business idea, like there's too much competition, in my opinion, it is great news, okay? Because you have a specific, unique, authentic version of what worked for you and how you're going to share this. Okay? Like how many times have I had like someone has tried to teach me the same lesson and finally I meet a person who says it in a way that clicks with my brain and my type A thinking. Okay? So you have got to, it's all about repetition, and you are part of that repetition. So don't sell yourself short, okay? Stay in your lane. If there is competition, that means that there is an audience for that, and that is what you need. You need an audience. But really, in general, I want to speak to just being successful at anything in general, making your life easier, whatever it is. Stay in your lane, like and competing with others, like trying to beat others. To me, that's a little bit of a desperation, scarcity, victim mentality, and that's not. We want to be in abundance. Because abundance means if we agree to abundance, like that's saying there's enough for everyone. And I really do believe that. Like there is something for everyone to do in their own, like you have a calling. And that same calling, to me, I think it's God. Like he's going to show you the way if you're willing to do the work and take the journey, okay? Frodo had to take the journey to Mordor. He had to do the work. Although we knew he'd be successful, he still had to put one foot in front of the other. Go through all the obstacles. Yeah, overcome all the obstacles. Had to happen. And the same is true for us. I just described life and your success, your dream life, as the road to Mordor. It's better than that, okay? All right. Doesn't have to be that hard. But yeah, anyways. Yeah, so what I'm trying to say is stay in your lane, okay? Like you can look at somebody and like not be envious of them, but you can say, oh, yeah, that's awesome. I want that too. That's something. But stay in your lane. Keep your head down, do the work, focus on you, focus on your craft, speak to the camera, write in your journal like nobody else is looking. You just be you, and that will take you a long way. All right. This kind of piggybacks on the previous episode, right? Not fighting is winning. And it is. It's winning. It's staying in your lane. And staying in your lane is winning. Focus on you. It is so easy for resistances to come up because, again, we're human and they're going to come at us. And actually, the more like if you see things like, oh, why isn't this working out, blah, 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 blah. I actually think that's a sign that it is the right direction. Right? Again, if you don't want something, like if you don't have it because you don't want it, that's something else. You should stop. Don't like, I used to be a person who was like, I have to finish every book, but there's something to that. If the book's not bringing me joy, why am I wasting my time? Pride? Well, that's on me. That's on me. And I don't want to waste my time. I want more time to do fun things. That's what I want. So make sure that you're using your time wisely and focus on doing things that bring you joy, that you're passionate about, that you love. And sometimes that means trial and error. Sometimes you have to figure out what that is. But the only way to figure it out is if you do things and try them. You can't just be like, I don't think I like it. No, go through it. Figure it out, what everything entails. And then see what happens. Endure or not. Okay? But my message here is another short one is stay in your lane. Use other people's successes as motivation, like in the sense that you want that too. Or stay away from it. If it triggers you too much, you're like, ugh, then don't do it. It's kind of like running for me. Like there was a time where running with another person, I couldn't handle it, like because I wanted to compete with somebody else. And if I was running with someone and they were faster than me, then I like would quit. That wasn't working for me. But then there was a time where I needed someone to run with. And then I was fine with if they, like I let that go. I worked through that trigger that they were better than me. I'm like, great, somebody else. Then there was a time where like I couldn't, I had to run with music. Then there's a time where it's like I couldn't run with any music. I had to run with like a podcast. So like you evolve, we change with how, what brings us joy and what gives us energy. But if there is something, a trigger coming up, like you got to look at that. Like why? There's something there and you should work with it. And that's why we work on emotional mastery. To kind of like go, as you go through the process to your success, if obstacles come up, if you stop yourself, why do you stop yourself? What do you need to work through? Mamas, I hope you come see me at theamazingmama.com. That's what we work on there. It takes some time. It's not easy, but I promise you it'll be worth it. See you soon.